Okay guys, today on Chris Does What, we're taking a look at this HD dash cam from OldShark. We're going to look at the features, we're going to look at the quality as you drive. So stay tuned guys. Okay, so when you get your HD OldShark camera, what's going to come in the box is a card stating if you like it. Instructions. Need instructions. They're actually pretty decently written. Hope they help. You will get these mount things for the cable on your window. You're going to get this USB drive to SD card for your camera. You're going to get a good bit of DC power cord so you can plug this in your cigarette lighter and power the camera. You're going to get your window mount. You'll get a camera with this little protector thing on. Take the protector off so you can see the screen, and you'll get a class 10 SIM card. Very good quality. So this is photo quality SIM card. So now let's install it on the window. So this is your window mount. If you see here, it's got this twisty thing, makes it very easy to adjust. And then your angle, you want to install it with this because it's got like a 180 here pointing down. So push that on the window. I'm not going to install it as high as I'd want to because I want to see it here, but I'm just pushing it to the window and then just push the clip in. Your camera, which I've had baking out in the sun all day, so hopefully it was sitting up in this dash. I wanted to make sure that it didn't break. We'll go ahead and screw this camera on. Nicely done. Now I should have probably put the power on before I screwed the camera on. But your power, plug it in the cigarette lighter. This camera will power on as soon as I plug it in. You should see it powering up there. So as soon as you plug the camera in, it will start recording. You'll see the counter begin here, and you'll see this red light flashing here. You'll also see a blue LED up here flashing. To turn your display off, you simply hit this button in the top left side of the screen. To turn your display back on, you just press it again. If you need to stop the recording, there's an OK button at the bottom left side of the screen. You'll notice the recording did stop. If you want to start the recording again, just press the button or get in an accident. G-Shock will take over. On the top of the screen, you have a power button. If you tap the power button, it will turn on and off the LED on the front. You go down to the top right side of the screen. This button does nothing when it's recording. Then you have your two arrow buttons. The two arrow buttons will allow you to zoom the picture to 4x and then back to 0. At the bottom right of the screen, there is a menu button / mute button. You'll see the mute come on right here. The car icon right here shows that the G gravity sensor is on. The WDR is turned on, and you see that our loop recording is 10-minute loops. Our white balance is set to 0. Now let's stop the recording and go into the settings. To go into the settings on the camera, simply hit the menu button, and if you continue to hit the menu button, you will cycle through the menu options. Our first menu options is the media controls. Our resolution. These are your resolution options. I'm leaving this at 1080 FHD. I want full HD for recording. cycle recording, and I'm pressing the OK button to access the menu options. You have 10 minute, 5 minute, 3 minute, and off. We'll leave this at 10 minutes. Off would just record until the memory was full. WDR, it's an on-off selection. Exposure, I'm going to leave this at the default factory exposure. Motion detection, on or off. Audio, on or off. You can also turn on and off the audio as you're recording. Date stamp, this will display the date stamp on your recording. I'm leaving this on because I want a date stamp for evidence. Your gravity sensor, high, medium, low, off. I'm in a 4x4 truck. I found that low seems to work better. Going through your settings, you have your date and time set up. This is in military time. Then you can set the date configuration you want it to be displayed as. I chose month, day, year. Beeping sound, on or off. I turned it off because it's quite annoying. Language, I chose English because that's what I try to speak, even though I may not speak it that well. Frequency, I chose 60 Hertz because that's the standard in US, 50 Hertz is European. Screensaver, I have it set to off because I want the display to show. If I want the display to time out, I can set this to time out after 1, 3, or 5 minutes. Turning off the display after X amount of time. Light setting, on or off. Parking guard, on or off. License plate number set, I didn't see a value in putting this in the system, but you can if you'd like. Format the SIM card. Default settings, setting it back to factory default, and the software version of the device. Now that we set up our device, let's go drive a bit and see how well it records in both day driving and night driving. Okay guys, once you have it plugged in and you have it securely mounted on your window with a good power source, you're ready to go. So let's go ahead and drive down some back roads, and we will drive down some main roads to see what it looks like. So let's roll. Okay guys, this camera does not have enough battery life to go around recording things. It's just enough life to save the file before it turns off. On the website itself, it says that the camera has a capacitor in it, which is a great thing because capacitors are more resistant to heat, which nobody wants a camera to blow up in the dash. If you like this channel, please subscribe. If you like this video, please hit that link right down there. Also, be sure to leave comments and feedback. If you have experiences with the same camera, we'd love to hear it. And thank you guys. Take care.